Whoa. Wait, what? Oh man. Oh man, I'm a silly person. Oh, I completely forgot about that. No, I was supposed to. It. Yeah, I just got this inverted. Derp dorp. Because this was supposed to be a replacement system for the height checking above, but then I just changed my mind and it became an alternative. Yeah, now this should work. So interestingly, so it was just working by coincidence before. Now it's actually working by now it's actually working. Uh, all right, so here we go. So now it should actually work. Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. All right. Yes, the top half was only working by coincidence. Now it should the bottom half should also work, and the top half should continue to work, and now it should work because of reasons. So now it should split again on the bottom half once they separate. Yeah, good, cool. All right, so let's make sure I didn't break the top half. They merge together, and then they split apart eventually. Actually, we don't have to go that far away. Then eventually split back apart again. Good. All right, so now let's try merging red with orange. Let's make sure we can split correctly across the y-axis. So, because we can combine any given, we can merge any shapes at any time. So, oh no, that doesn't work. So what happened there? We scaled. Well, we just frankly screwed up the. We screwed up a lot there. So we didn't shrink down. What? No, that's weird. That's just weird. It's as if we thought SL0 was, or if it's as if we thought SC was equal to I, which is kind of crazy. There's no scenario where an SC should be equal to I. If anything, it should at least be equal to -1. How on earth would something like that happen? Uh, so, yeah, right, okay. Um, is it broken on both halves? I'm inclined to discover. So pink and green. Whoops, pink and green. Um, and this part might just be a case of dumb math. Nope. That's yeah, that's gratuitously wrong. Um, why though? Is this is supposed to be about width, right? We're looking for the the one that's no. Oh my gosh, I'm a complete silly person. Oh yeah, wow. No, I did have them both inverted. Yeah. I had it inverted, and then I remembered to invert. I had it inverted by accident, and then I remembered to invert it uh, when I transferred it down. But since it had already been inverted incorrectly, the reinversion was not to anyone's benefit. So now it should split again across here. Excellent. And same with the other side of the screen. So let's merge blue and red. So now it should split vertically, or it should merge vertically, and it should split vertically again. All right. So now, I'm going to set the respawn time gratuitously high. Beats to merge. No, not beats to merge. Oh, did I not make it public? There's supposed to be. Oh yeah, no repop cooldown. So I'm gonna make repop cooldown negative like 4,000 just to temporarily, because earlier when we were looking at stuff, we got actually no, I'm gonna put it to like 4,000. See if we can't reproduce that thing that we got earlier where stuff we were doing party on green, and I don't remember exactly what the case was, but we got one where it like stacked, or like we got it to merge horizontally somehow. And it started merging horizontally, maybe. Oh yeah, look at that. What the heck? What was that about? So it merged the left half of the screen, and then it merged, and then it went to merge the no, excuse me, it merged the right half of the screen. Then it went to merge the left half of the screen. I'm guessing it put them on top of each other, right? Oh no, it deactivated all of them? No, right, it's supposed to deactivate all of them because it. Oh no, okay, so it was when it was merging in two horizontal halves of the screen. I feel like I tested that before, but apparently I didn't test it. Whoa, no, I know what I did wrong. All right, I think I know what I did wrong. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out. So, how is this all set up? No, but thank you. I'm assuming autocorrect is why you called me binge, which is delightful. I don't understand this statement. I should make it like where the characters kind of hover, like move to where they go while the world is making its move. I don't understand what that means. Oh, I might want to merge on the downbeats though, now that I think about it. Because it's probably unnecessarily jarring for them to merge on the beat. Which is probably completely unrelated to what you just said, but it was what popped into my head while I was trying to figure out what you were saying. Yeah, I should probably do that. Yeah. Alright, so, how do I do that? It's in update. Where do we check for the beat? Right, okay, so if beat time is less than time.time, else if, beat, else if, oh wait, no, I can't do it this way. I have to just double the beat time and alternate between the two. So yeah, I'll just say TikTok bool TikTok bool TikTok whatever equals false at first. So yeah, beat so if TikTok then we'll do beat and otherwise actually I don't know. I think this might be nice, but there might be well, it might not be free. I might have to do a little something whatever. I might need to do something whatever in order to get it to work. But I don't know. I like the idea enough that I'm gonna try it probably. Downbeat, downbeat, breat. How do I keep typing that? Interesting. Apparently, I really want to type downbeat. All right, so void downbeat. Y'all. I won't move it yet, but that's something I kind of want to do. It's because it's now one cube. Oh yeah, no, wait, you already said that. Where they glide in their new position while the world... I have no clue what that's supposed to mean. I have no clue what that's supposed to mean. If you're talking about smoother animations, then I could add that to the list. I don't know if I'll get to it, but I mean, we could certainly add it to the list. So, oh yeah, I was gonna look at. All right, so third cam. How's this all work? I forget how we set this up. So if so we're merging, right? So it's the case where we're merging two horizontals. Let me see if it's reproducible in a slower setup, or if it might be some aspect of like just glomming them all together. So it was the case where I forget. I think this half merged first. So blue and red merged first, and then blue and red merged first. Blue and red. I said, why is the game not responding? What? Did it crash somehow, or is it just not responding for some reason? Wow, I broke it somehow. Oh yeah, derp. No, it's wait, no. What? Oh yeah. So the other thing I forgot to do here is TikTok equals not TikTok. It was something I forgot to do, but that doesn't explain why nothing was. Oh no, that actually does explain it. Yeah. Oh yeah, and because I've done that, I need to double the speed of the beat because oh yeah. Whatever. Yeah, 0.5 now instead of 1. Oh. Yeah, smoother animations. That's easy. Just say smooth animations, right? I don't know. I thought you were trying to actually like explain something like complicated. But yeah, if you just want it to look cooler, then yeah, that's just art polish. Choop-ta, peep-pop, choo, blurp, blurp, bleep-blop, blurp. Sorry. I was just looking at this paste bin thing, but I don't. It's kind of hard to read on that computer. I'll look at it here. Is this for me, Kimps? Oh yeah, I can see your URL. The only reason the URL doesn't show up for other people is because I've deactivated that. If you're trying to show that to someone else, let me know. I can repost it, or you could just send it by other means. All right, so. Oh yeah, so let's see if that thing is reproducible. So it happened. I'm pretty sure this half merged first. So blue onto red, and then I think this side must have merged, I guess, because oh, maybe this side, maybe everything merged together. Maybe everything merged together at the same time. Maybe, I don't know if that would cause it, but let's see what that does. So now everything will merge onto orange. Oh, whoops! Actually, no, I didn't do that right. I didn't do that very well. All right, so yeah, let's see if that's what's happening. Blue will merge onto red to make orange, and then let's move orange up here. So orange will move on to green, and purple and pink will move on to green on the same beat. So is this what's going to cause it? No, that worked. So okay, so is it because they're not happening at the same time? Oh, alright. Okay. Yeah, please don't do that, though. Like, if you need to send a URL to someone, please don't try and work around the chat filter. I put the chat filter in for a reason. So, I don't know. I mean, you're not trying to post something malicious, but it's just aggravating when I have to, look at that stuff. So if you could, just like, if it's, because, yeah, you can either just send it directly or you can ask me to repost it. Either way. That would be actually preferable, if you wouldn't mind. So, alright, we'll merge these, and then, oh, I guess I should have waited. Whatever. And then we'll merge these. If it's just a super tight timing thing, oh, yeah, no problem. Thank you. If it's just a super tight timing thing, then at least it won't happen very often, but, no. Alright, yeah, so one at a time then. Merge those. No, I don't see how that could have had a factor in it. Merge those, merge these, and then merge these. Like, I don't see how that could have really been a problem. Gosh. Yeah, what was that about? I'll just look through the code. I usually, whoops. I usually if it doesn't stand out for other reasons, then, huh. Yeah, it was just party on green. It didn't seem like I'd done anything particularly special. I wonder if it'll happen now. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait, was I remembering it backwards? Is it that case that I set up? It's just I was doing it in the wrong order. So yeah, pink and green, merge those together. All right, now teal, take a step back. Charge. All right, is this the case? Is it when these three try and merge together at the same time? Oh, all right, that's all. That's simple enough. All right, so yeah, so yes, that is a true fact. No. Thank you, Pony. Don't feel obligated to throw out just any ideas. Like if you feel like waiting until you have like a clearer idea, you're welcome to do that as well. I mean, I do tend to generally encourage suggestions, but I don't know. It kind of seems like you're just kind of like throwing ideas out. It doesn't seem like you're really like, I don't know. It seems like you're just kind of like throwing out some surface level stuff. Anyways, thank you. Anyways, sorry. I don't know. I've been streaming for a while, so I think I'm getting a little bit punchy. I don't mean to. Anyways, so right. So okay. So the system we're in. Yeah, I didn't really expect all of this to work, and actually, now that I think about it, there's probably going to be other cases that that'll break as well. So like if I merge the bottom half and then try and merge in the top half. No, if I merge in the what is it? If I merge together the top half and then try and merge together the bottom half, I bet it'll do it. I bet it'll do the same thing. So party on green. So purple, take a step back. So purple will charge towards green, and then I bet this will do it too. Or at least I wouldn't be surprised if it did. No, that one works. All right, so is it the bottom half then? Or maybe it is just the vertical. Maybe it doesn't happen on the horizontal. So let's combine green and red. Oh, so we'll have to do like party on pink instead. So party on pink. I hope this doesn't do it, and I hope it's just that one special case that I have to account for. Yeah? Alright. I don't know, it seems a little weird that, like, it would have worked anyhow. Like, I don't know. I feel like I should have had to, like, refactor how that system all works. And I guess I could instead of what would I even want to change? I guess... Huh. Oh. Huh. Maybe it's how I'm doing, Oh. Yeah. No, I don't think it would have to do with how I'm doing hug count. I don't expect it to. Yeah, that's true. A fool's duty is correct. Zachary CC1. Welcome. Yeah, I can, so yeah, what fool's duty says is correct. I can kind of show you what we have working so far. Right now, basically, it's like a game wherein you can, I actually don't know 100% what is the gameplay yet. We haven't 100% figured it out. But the mechanics that we have working so far is that like you can you basically have these different colored characters, and you can like merge the characters together by I've called it hugging. By if you get the characters to hug, they'll actually merge together. And then there's also mechanisms by which they'll break apart as well. Although I have the timer set really high on that, so it's actually not going to happen. Wait, I can bring the timer back down so you can see. Yeah, we just started jamming on this yesterday, and so it's not done, I guess, is one fairly obvious statement I could make. Yeah, it has a ways to go. Oh, I set the repop cooldown to be really high. I guess I can fix that by putting the beats really low, and then we'll at least see them break back out. Uh, so they kind of like merge together, and oh, and they move like hyper speed now. This is kind of fun. There's like the really frantic version of. Actually, it plays pretty okay at faster speeds, which is kind of neat. I guess we can. I don't think we'll keep the beats this fast, but it's interesting to think that we could definitely make it faster. So, yay, we merged. So, wow, this is a little confusing. Oh, whoa, I screwed something up somehow. Because look, I'm making... What the heck? Oh, wow, yeah, I definitely screwed something up. There, that was fun. Alright, so, yeah, sure, no problem. Also, so this is a collaborative project where, we're taking ideas from everyone. So, oh yeah, whoops, speaking of which, I never put the animation polish on the list. That was something that someone suggested. Animation polish. So, yeah, this is like the list of all the suggestions that people come up with, and at intervals, like last time we voted, we decided combining characters and falling objects were the two things that we wanted to add to the game, and so we're working on combining characters now, and then after that we're going to implement falling objects, and then after that we're going to take another vote and see what people want to add in next. Yeah, until the next vote, we're collecting ideas, and like all throughout the process, we're collecting ideas. So every time we take a vote, it's based on what people have suggested so far. I can proudly say I suggested none of the mechanics that are in this game. It's been entirely user driven, it's driven entirely by you guys. So yeah, it's like the point of the jam. So yeah, I guess I'm still figuring out the. So I'm gonna put the beat down to like 1 or something. Maybe. No, that'll probably still be too fast. So like 0.2 maybe? I don't know. I kind of liked it when it was like a little bit speedier. Although maybe I'm only saying that when because it was an interesting effect, and I think so. I'll try 0.25 maybe. And that could be okay maybe. I don't know. We'll see. So, yeah, let's look up why we were getting that weird that weird thing that we were seeing earlier. Whoa! All right, so there's another weird thing. Why is that? Why can I click on that? Hey, we got a new follower. Zachary CC1. Thank you for following. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for your support and your viewership. I appreciate that. What the heck? What's happening there? It's like I don't know. It seems like there's a situation where the repop cooldown is not getting set correctly. Why would that happen? Why on earth? I'm gonna hey, another new follower. Xenon TV. Thank you for your support as well. I appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in, for your viewership. Yeah, it's always nice to get new followers. Yeah, I take it as a sign I'm doing something right. All right, so so I was so excited to have gotten all of that for free, but I feel like at this point I should probably just actually just parcel out what is and what isn't working, because we found like 2 pretty weird bugs. I don't have specific explanations for either of them, except to say that the presumptions that we had going in are probably just not valid here. So yeah, I guess actually, I mean, one thing that we could do is we do it right before so yeah, what is it that we can't take for granted here? Or what is it? Maybe we can actually data edit as we go to oh wait, no, yeah, I have an idea. So So for the two that we're combining, when we combine two, hey, another new follower. Gamer PT TV. Thank you for following as well. Thank you for tuning in. Xenon TV. Yeah, right. Sorry. So it's fortunately the game explanation is really quick. Right now it's like there are these four. The screen is split into like four pieces, and there are essentially like four characters. So far, what you can do in the game is you can merge characters together by putting the characters into the same square. They'll merge together, and like the viewports will combine as well. There's also a mechanism by which the new characters are introduced. So yeah, the things that we've decided about the game so far are that this is how you get more powerful. You get more powerful by merging your characters together, yeah. So we're implementing that first, and then we're working from there. So another whoops, that's weird. Again, I just have to iron out this system because there are a lot of like this, I was really excited when like it seemed like some of it was working for free up front, but then no, there's also just there's been enough weirdness at this point that it's pretty clear that I'll be better off just starting from just actually like architecting a more sensible system. So all right, so yeah, what is it that gets us here? If partner state greater than 0, that's important. For high equals I plus 1, high less than 4 plus plus. Oh wait. Oh yeah, right. No, I'm checking if partner state high is greater than 0. Huh. You think that would do a lot? Oh no, actually no, that would be irrelevant, right? Because we're actually only incrementing upwards. So what would it be? What are we not resetting? Or what are we not sufficiently yeah. Yep. So thank you, Fool's Duty. Hey, Elite Unit, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. What in the what? Yeah, so we're definitely not tidying up. And so I think most of I've tested out, so each of these, like this whole chunk works at in each individual step. So I think really the things that we just I never anticipated when building the system, and clearly the system is not designed to accommodate is the multiple simultaneous merges. So let's see what we can do about that. Oh, I bet I know what it is. Let me think about that. Do I know what it is? No, I might have been speaking too soon. Oh wait, do we break here? Oh, what if we just broke? I wonder if that would do it. It's worth a shot. Just see what happens. Because then we only would merge once per beat per maybe I should just set it up so that you actually only can merge once per. Huh. This would make it so that each character could only merge once per whatever. This might be sufficient, actually. Let's see what this does. Because I think actually I'd meant to do this, and I just hadn't. Oh no, I guess that's a little sketchy. Especially because most of the time we actually don't deactivate. Okay, yeah, I will do that, but then I'll do one other thing as well. No, should I do that? Maybe not. No, is that really going to help anything? I mean, that could be an okay thing to do. Huh. No. in the case where we deactivate uh, I instead of HI, that could be. Uh, I like it. I like it if fool's cheating. All right, so instead of just like throwing stuff against the wall and seeing what sticks, let's actually like decide what we want to be doing in this situation. Because do we want to support multiple? How much merging do we want to support uh, in any one frame? And if we want to support multi-merging, like should we just add in a separate scenario for multi-merging? Like this system is just a system that iterates looking for single like pairwise merging. I mean, the way we set this up, we keep track of hugs as not just like a Boolean hugging yes no, but as an integer, like how much hugging. Like is it a single hug? Is it a pair? Is it two characters hugging, or is it a group hug? And if it's a group hug, is it 3 or is it 4 characters? So like we have all that data, and so I guess yeah. So I'm thinking right now, like probably the best thing to do would just be very deliberate, because we certainly didn't luck into a perfect system off the bat, and so I think the next thing to do here is to set up that level of deliberate control over how these merges take place. I will do that almost immediately. I'm just going to take a very brief break. I've been streaming now for like 8.5 hours, and so my water bottle's empty. I'm gonna go refill that, and I will be right back. Oh yeah, I tend to. Sorry, I have a stupid animated GIF that I tend to put up, but I'll be back very soon. Thanks for hanging in there. I'm almost back already. Hey, I'm back. So actually, wait. Beep, boop. I don't know why I make those stupid things. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Wordless. Yeah, the gifts Wordless is talking about were these. Oops. I forgot to bookmark the other one. Where's the other one? Hold on. There's one more. I saved it. I just forgot to bookmark it. Fortalos. Oh, here it is. Yeah, there we go. Let's bookmark that one. Oh man. Oh man. Words. Alright, yeah. So, I'll stop saying so. That's one of my, like, stalwarts. Alright, so let's get deliberate all up in this. No, I don't know what I'm saying. Alright, so, again, okay, so, Here we go. More stall words. Right off the bat, we're checking that partner state I is greater than 0. So, when do we check? Yeah, partner hugs, right? So okay, so we could just like we could peek ahead. We could check how many merges are going to happen in this frame, and in the case that only one merge is actually going to happen in this frame, we can continue on as normal. Yeah, because it's definitely that multi-merge. That was the case that things got screwed up there. There's the other bug about how controls get slightly screwed up, but I'm gonna iron this out first, and then we can start working about the next one. Oh my gosh. It's gotten to the point that I just started opening Fordelos's gifts, assuming that they're going to be fantastic. I don't even bother to check them on the other candidate. Was this from the demonstration that I gave, or did you actually just find me doing this in nature? Because, yeah, that's definitely something that I do. I don't have an explanation for it. Oh, I think one of my favorite things about this whole thing is, hold on, wait, show in folder. I noticed this the last time I went to save something. They're numbered 2, 3, 8, 11. So what on earth has happened to 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 10? Maybe he's just doing that to, oh yeah, look, there you go. Maybe you're just doing that to mess with me, but... Or you're just an artist and you scrap as many or more than you actually keep. But all right, so yeah, right. Okay, so let's do this. Let's peek ahead. Let's say for this loop or whatever. All right, let's say so. Merge. So int merge count. Equals 0. So if partner state high greater than 0, yeah, this is the case wherein we shall to merging of the mergingfulness. So okay, so in this case. Oh, I should go backwards. Maybe? I should proceed to this. No, I could, huh. So actually, maybe I should cheat through ahead and look at the whole big picture up front. All right, I'll take you. I'll trust you, Varlos. You seem like a trustworthy fellow. All right, so yeah, maybe I should just cheat the whole thing up front, like get the whole story. Cause yeah, actually, I think that makes a little more sense too. Because all right, wait, actually no, get the. All right, so here we go. So up front. Well, yeah, right. So up front, let's loop through literally the whole shebang. Total tally of how much merging will be happening in this evaluation. So right. So let's. Oh yeah. So merge count will actually be an int multidimensional array merge. Count equals new int 4x4 4x4 and then all right, so if partner state so if partner state high is greater than, so if we meet all the criteria to merge, then let's increment Oh no, this doesn't have to be multidimensional, does it? Yeah, what is this? What do I actually want to do here? Uh, so actually, no. I guess I don't want to. I don't want to. Yeah, how do I want to loop over this? Because I basically want to. I want to connect all the ties of. Yeah, so I should probably. So right, I should probably use the pattern that I use for like hug counting. Uh, yeah, this is because this is basically the same thing. All right, so so this isn't the exact same pattern as something else that I used before. So I'm trying to think like okay, so it's similar to something that I've done before, and I just basically want to I want to adapt it, but so now I'm like working through the how the how of basically yeah, I want to use like the tail system. Mm, yeah, okay, so no, I just want to set up a tail pattern. Right, so it doesn't have to be multidimensional. So it'll be int merge on, I suppose. Uh, Actually, does it have to be multidimensional? Oh no, that's why it's yeah, that's why it seems more complex. Is that it is going to be an int array to merge on, but does it have to wait? No, does it have to be multidimensional? Sorry, this is like a it's a tough nut to crack. So basically, I just want to. So I'm just thinking of like what is the cleanest way to essentially draw out that entire web of who all will be merging with who all, and I mean I guess the end result will be like an array of bool kind of. So I guess I could if I know what the end result will be, then I can go that way. So actually no, yeah, I kind of want two things. Actually, yeah, no, I'll set up the data exactly how I want it. Because why not? Uh, so it will be 4 by 4, but it'll be a different 4 by 4 than the other ones that I've set up before. Before. So actually, no, it'll be a 4 by 3. Uh, and uh, oh, actually, yeah. So so like I'm like there's a lot of stuff that I'm not writing down, and it's just because as soon as it like as I think, oh, I should write this down. It immediately occurs like even before my fingers hit the keyboard, it occurs to me like no, what I should be writing instead. So sorry, I it's actually faster than my mouth works too. So that's why not all of it is getting said out loud. I should probably get better at that though. So all right, so no, what I want is a list of everything we'll merge onto, and then also, I mean that list necessarily precludes itself. So actually, no, this doesn't even have to be 4 by 3. I mean, at most it would have to be 3 by 3, and then does it even have to be that? Like, uh, it might not. It might not even have to be that. So it might be the case that might be the case that we we don't really we yeah. So it might be the case that we want to simplify it further, but whatever. That's not apparent, so I'll start moving on from here. Um, excuse me. Whoop. Oh gosh, I'm a messy person. Excuse me. Uh, all right, so at most we need 3 by 3, at most. And how are we going to populate this 3 by 3? Simply, I guess is the way I'll go about that. So I'll just say oh yeah. Oh, all right. So it will be a no. You know what? I could do something dumb with that array, but I'm gonna do something dumb in a different way. Uh, Merge count is new int 4. No, 3. again. Like this could be another line of merge on, but just conceptually right now, I'm preferring it to be apart. So I'm just gonna say if this, then merge on uh, index I index merge count. This is awful, you guys, by the way. So don't try this at home. Merge on index I index merge count I equals hi. The hi is the hug index. So like I use indexes I and hi to refer to the index of the partner we're iterating over, and the hug, the end index of the partner also participating in the hug. So that's what I and hi are. I use these like super quick abbreviations because I'm the only person working on this project, and I'm thoroughly able to remember everything I need to remember from these abbreviated terms. Okay, now that we've covered those bases, merge on I, merge count I equals hi, merge count I plus plus. We'll increment it up because we've found at least one target on which to merge. So then I guess like what we're getting out of this, one significant thing we're getting out of this is those merge counts. We're getting more than just those merge counts. We're setting us up to perform those merges in a more expedient fashion with the merge on, with the list of merge on. So I guess, yeah, so now we can kind of retool some of how this works about the hi. Yeah, because we actually I don't think we need to iterate here anymore. I mean, we can iterate, but it'll be different. We'll be iterating, instead of based on hi, we'll be iterating over. Actually, no. Before I try and readapt this, let me think how I wouldn't rather just change it, because I might want to just keep this entire case. Vortlos. Oh, sorry. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for catching that. I sometimes I don't catch those things, but yeah, you definitely got it before I did. I assume because of stream delay. Yep, good call. If I hadn't noticed that, I just noticed it on a fluke. But if I hadn't noticed it, it would have taken me a while to figure out what the heck was going on there. All right, so well, yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I guess one thing I can do is I can change. I can only. Well, yeah. Well, no. You know, I'm not even gonna like retool this stuff straight up. I'm going to. I'm kind of gonna leave it intact. I might add in a case wherein what? I might add in a case wherein yeah, this is done for, this is still the mechanism by which a single oh, right, no, I'm not done getting the full merge list yet, because right, I mean, if I really wanted to pre-calculate all of this, then I could then do what? For int I equals 0. Right, so we're getting the whole merge on. We're getting merge count. We're getting merge on. So then I could. Well, I mean, I guess I don't have to like overthink this, because like we literally only have 4 things that we're working with. So as interesting it is to loop over all of these things, there's a certain point at which it's about as simple to just type these manually. So for example here, when with index 0, and we're curious about how many, if and whether index, if and whether index 0 is merging with index 1 or 2, whether indexes 1 or 2 are merging in this, or attempting to merge. If it's not clear by now, I am trying to allow multi-merge in a single frame. I think that's cleanest. I feel like it should be. It's just yeah, right. So what I'm setting up now is the handling of that mechanism. So yeah. Excuse me. Right. Sorry. So should I abstract this out so that it's so that it's its own self-sufficient whatever? No, no. I think the way we're setting it up is probably the correct approach. Um, so yeah, I guess oh yeah. So now we can go backwards. Kick it into reverse. So now for, because why not? For, oh wait, we don't have to go. Oh right, no, yeah, we don't actually go to 4, we actually only go to 3. For in I equals 0, I less than 3. Right, otherwise we would breach the length of this, right? And so high is less than 4. Yeah, that part is correct. Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, now let's go backwards. Let's say for int I equals 3 or 2? 2? No, we don't even. We can just say, yeah, like I said, at this point it's probably simpler just to be direct than to like pussyfoot around this. So yeah, like with merge on, I'm really only using it's a 3x3 grid, but I'm actually only using 3 of the cells. So it's a little silly. A lot of this is silly, but whatever. I'm gonna leave it like that for now, because I'm actually like slightly prioritizing conceptual simplicity, and I can go back and optimize it later if I really want to or need to. I don't think we'll need to, to be frank. Okay, so which isn't to say it's good to do it this way. It's just to say that I'm going to do it this way. So I'm gonna say, all right. So if merge count if merge count 2 if merge count index 2 is greater than 0, and so if merge count 2 is greater than 0 and merge on wait, why is this int? Does merge on need to be an int, or can it just be a bool? Oh yeah, no, I remember what merge on is. So actually, I'm going to rename it merge SL. Right. That's still silly though, because so merge SL. What is it? It's 1 1 0. No, yeah. If merge SL 1 0, it'd have to be. index 1, index 0 equals 2. This is really lame at this point, but whatever. But if this is the case, then merge count index 1, yeah, merge count index 1 plus equals merge count index 2, which could only equal 1, so I might as well just put 1 there, but whatever. So then for oh wait, so yeah, no, 1 is so 1. Oh. Oh. Yeah, no, this is slightly more. Alright, I thought I'd boiled it down sufficiently, but I think I might have overboiled it. I might have overcooked it. So... No, this should be... Okay, but this should still work. Oh, except okay, yeah, no, I was a bit too rash here. Okay, so if merge count is greater than 0, and merge SL1 index 0 equals 2, and merge SL index 1 1 not equals 3. I might have overthought it at this point. That's a possibility. That's a distinct possibility. But yeah, I guess I'm taking action now so as not to further overthink it. I don't know. All right, so now merge count 1 should be robust and forward thinking. So should we shortlist? I might want to shortlist. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Actually, maybe we can simplify this further. Because if we work just completely backwards, then then we can scoop this up a lot easier than than the direction that we're doing. So I won't get rid of what I've written so far in case I decide I want to come back to this approach, and it's entirely possible that I will. I very often in these situations when I'm not sure what is the best approach, I'll write out the beginnings of multiple approaches and then only proceed with whichever one ultimately strikes my interest. C#. I'm writing in C#. I'm using MonoDevelop, and the engine is Unity, which is most of what the project is made in. It's in kind of a rough state right now. Wait, what? No such operator defined for type int. That's not... that is commented out. It doesn't matter if there's an error in it. But, oh yeah, what I meant to say was, alright, well thank you, error. What I meant to say was, merge count I. Okay, so, I'm also using caffeine pretty hard. I don't know, because it's free. I don't have a great reason. It's free and it works, so. I'm not on a Mac, you're correct. Alright, so, right, so, yeah, all we really have to check is 2 merging with 3, and then flux accordingly. Is 1 merging with 3, is 1 merging with 2. Sorry, I'm not exactly even sure how I want to go about this, so I'll just start writing it out manually. So, Do I want to do the merge count merge SL again? I might. Let's see. So what am I actually thinking about here? I just have like the fragment of it in my mind. So if what is it? Partner state high. So if what partners state oh yeah, so I want to check both. So if partner state partner state no, so partner state what? Index 3 and partner state index 2 is they're both greater than 0, and hugs 2 3 is greater than beats to merge, then what? Then merge SL. I guess there's no reason we can go backwards here, because we're doing this whole thing backwards. So merge SL 2 0 merge count 0 0? No, merge count 2, sorry. I was like, wait, what's the index supposed to be? Equals 3. So then if partner state, I don't know why I don't have to invert this part. I don't know why I inverted that part. Oh, wow. All right, I just typoed. I just typoed. All right, so partner state 1 is greater than 0, and partner state 2 is greater than 0, and or no, I'm going backwards, right? So I know I'm just writing out this model manually. I might even just leave it written out manually, or I might loop convert it into a loop. But for now, I'm just writing it out manually. So yeah, so we're doing here basically the same thing. Oh, actually, no, yeah. Here we are going to switch or case on whether. So if right, so if gosh, I'm like circling all the way back to like basically the first idea that I had, but I think we are still moving in the right direction. It's just I like had one idea and then I branched in one different way, but I think actually the correct path is like somewhere in between. So pretty's fine. Pretty's fine. There's nothing wrong with pretty. All right, so now we're just gonna check if merge SL, if like what we just set, merge SL merge. Oh yeah, right. So actually technically here we would have gone whoops, an incremented merge count. And so actually, yeah, we can actually just go by merge count even once we've incremented it appropriately. Merge count 2 plus plus. So yeah, we can even just, as a shortcut, we can just say merge count 2 is great. If this is greater than 0, because if this is not greater than 0, we don't really have to bother with this extra step. But if it is greater than 0, then oh, so the double meaning of merge count I should probably sort that out. Alright. I'm going to replace merge count with, like, this is probably more data than I need, but I'm going to replace merge count with merge IT, and merge count will mean actually something different. New int 3. Right, so where I use merge count here, I actually want to use merge IT. But I do want to increment both. So merge count and merge IT, both iterated up. Overkill, but overkill that pleases me at this juncture. So right, so now, yes, now we do in fact want to use merge count. So if merge count is greater than 2, or excuse me, merge count 2 is greater than 0, then we'd already checked that this is the scenario wherein partner 1 would merge with partner, oh no, partner 3. Whoops. So actually we don't have to do this yet. Doops. I'll put this here for now, although it doesn't go there. It goes somewhere similar though. Oh yeah, right. Derps. So no, this part is the same as in it will just replace 1. So you can kind of see I'm repeating the pattern. That actually probably should be a for loop, but for now, yeah, no, I tried Visual Studio Express and it's god awful. No, I don't know. I really didn't spend much time bothering with it because I saw enough to know that it's probably more hassle than it's worth. I don't have a problem with monodevelop. People in chat have a problem with me using monodevelop, which is weird, but I realized, so I looked into Visual Studio and I realized like people in chat can continue to have a problem with monodevelop. They can have their own weird problem. I'm doing fine, thank you. So for the so just to be clear on that point, if you have a problem with monodevelop, that's on you, bruh. Just wanted to make sure I'm clear on that point. Alright, so here yeah, I'm just going to keep track of the merge count, which is to say, so in the case that we are, oh yeah, right, so in the case that we're merging with 2, whoops, in the case that we're merging with 2, yeah, wordless. Merge count 2 greater than 0. So, right, this is where we're going to add in merge count 2's merge count to merge count 1. So, oh, right. No, I remember why I was checking this previously. Because, yeah. Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. Right. So, oh. So maybe for this part I shouldn't go backwards. Maybe for this part I should actually go forwards. Yeah, no, I should be going backwards and forwards at the same time. Sort of. So, So, yeah, alright, let's do 2 first. Let's do 2 first, and let's say if merge count All right, so if merge count, yeah, we're making our own data obsolete as we go through, but that's fine. All right, so if merge count 2 is greater than 0, merge count index 2 is greater than 0, then right, so we'll want to absorb that as well, which I guess we can do second. So if merge count 2 is greater than 0, then merge count SL, yeah, right, so merge count SL, oh wait, no, this is supposed to be 2. Then merge count SL 2 is it's equal to 3. And then we'll do these also. So then we don't have to check these. Oh, also we're checking this twice. So I should probably nest that. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, I can at least do that part. So if we can cut this part out. We're almost done with this. We'll almost get back to the part where we get to see how things go. Right. So yeah, now we can indent all of this as it is nested now. And so we can add an additional check here that in the case that if merge count one, I wasn't thinking about the one part. I was just thinking what this full statement means. So if merge count 1 equals 0, no, not if merge count 1 equals 0. If merge count 1 is less than 2. So if it hasn't been iterated twice, because if it's been iterated twice, then we don't have to care. So actually maybe merge count and merge iterator are redundant. Either way. So if merge count, so yeah, I won't use merge count, I'll use merge iterator. If merge iterator 1 is less than 2, then we'll check this. No, CT is not counter, it's count. Count. No counter. It's a tally. It's a sum. It's not an iterator. There's a difference. So sum, maybe. Think of it as sum. Don't think of it as like sum, S-U-M. Think of it as sum. Don't think of it as iterator. Because that's not the purpose it serves. I can explain all of this once it's done. Probably. Or else it won't work and I'll just scrap it instead. So, yeah. Yeah, we haven't checked this yet, so this is important to check. And then, yeah, right, like I said, we're almost done, because now we'll do basically the same thing for this is getting longer than I expected, but whatever. Or not longer than expected, just longer than et cetera, et cetera. So right, so now I guess we check, so now we start by checking 1, which I guess will have a similar setup as this. Again, this probably would have been cleaner as a loop, but I just, I don't know. Maybe I'd just done enough loops that my brain was looping, so I decided to do it this way instead. Uh, um, uh, so, partner state 0, partner state 1, partner 0, 1. We're getting there, you guys. Look at all this progress we're making. Do I know anything about networking? Depends on if you mean software networking or social networking. And I assume you mean like computer networking, and the answer is some. Not a lot. I don't have a ton of experience, but I do know some things. Do you have a question about it? Yeah, you're not the first person to say nice things about IntelliJ today, or else this isn't the first time today you've said nice things about IntelliJ. I forget if it was you who said it earlier as well, but yeah, apparently it's miraculous, wonderful, gangbusters. I don't know what I'm talking about at this point. Alright, so, yeah. Alright, so, blurp, blorp, 0, right? Merge SL, merge IT equals 1. Merge count. Merge count. Yeah. Again, like, it could be that count and iterator are redundant, the way I'm setting this up, but they're... In at least one of the ways that I was thinking of going about this, they would have been handled separately, so maybe I've actually made that redundant, but only because of decisions I've made since setting that up. So if merge count 1 is greater than 0, then oh wait, we actually have to be a little more specific here, because we want to check. Actually, no. Can we just harvest all of? No. And actually, we don't even want to just check if merge count 1 is greater than 0. We actually want to check if merge count. Oh, so I guess this is where we could loop. And maybe I would, but yeah, no, I guess here it makes enough sense. I don't know why I think here it makes sudden sense, but I'm gonna humor myself to think that it does. So yeah, I'm gonna delete this part momentarily. I'm gonna say for int I equals 0, I less than oh yeah. Oh wait. Who was it that asked about the difference between Ibito, right? You asked the difference between the iterator and the counter. Okay, yeah. So no, it is actually still meaningful. There is a meaningful distinction. The merge counter is keeping track of how many units, how many other characters a given character will merge with overall. The merge iterator keeps track of how many... Oh, no, maybe... Alright, so yeah, the once upon the distinction would have been the iterator keeps track of how yeah, so I think I did factor out. I think I did make them redundant, because it would the difference would have been like the counter would have kept track of indirect links, whereas the iterator would have only kept track of direct links. But I think I kind of changed that along the way, such that the iterator actually keeps track of indirect links. So yeah, that. Anyways, Bordelos, yeah, you've been with us for a long time, so thank you for sticking it out, and I hope to see you again maybe when you wake up. I'll probably still be going. So alright, so I is less than, so I probably could get rid of 1 at one point, but I don't know. Maybe I'm going to change my mind again, so I don't feel like doing unnecessary typing. I don't care. I like pretty patterns. Alright, so merge iterator 1 dot length. Oh no, merge iterator dot length. No, merge iterator 1 dot length. Merge iterator. Oh wait, no. Yeah. Wait. Hey, we got a follower. Gimps. Thank you. Welcome Troy. Thank you for joining. Merge iterator 1. Yeah, no, just less than merge iterator 1. Derp. Not length. Not dot length. Okay. Plus plus. Oh wait, no, I'm not in any loops, so I'm not actually using I yet. Surprisingly. Alright, so I did set this up as such, right? Yeah, because we are literally adding, so at this point I basically could get rid of one of the two, but I'm gonna keep, like I said, I'm gonna keep it around for like nostalgic reasons, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so yeah, here's where we will also do these things. Yeah, basically. Oh no, these things. Basically. So merge SL, merge IT 0 equals merge SL. Yeah. So we're just basically amalgamating these merge lists as we go. What is the purpose of this game? That is described in the corner of the screen. Oh, actually no, I guess one important thing to know that's not described in the corner of the screen is that we're going to add falling objects. Oh yeah, I don't know if people noticed, but we have a bottom-up view instead of a top-down view. Like, the reason we see clouds here is because we're actually looking up at the sky, and they're going to be falling objects from the sky. Yeah. So between the Fool's Duty and I, hopefully one of those answers was sufficient. Alright, so yeah, so I guess this is what I was weird about doing. Yeah, I guess this is what I was weird about doing. Just putting a forward loop inside a backwards loop. Which I don't know why I felt weird about that. Makes perfect sense. Of course. Oh, except this isn't how this goes. Because we're actually looking for merge SL1 and then merge IT. No, not merge IT 0. I. Yeah. So, yeah, we're just amalgamating the short lists. Yeah. So that's fine. And, so maybe I should crush this into a loop, and maybe I should, I could crush this into a loop and, get rid of the iterator and just use the counter, or vice versa. That's the spirit. There's a score junkie out there for everyone. I know I can't read chat while I'm drinking. I haven't done an actual spit take yet, but it's really just a matter of time. Uh, Dan Dragon. All right, so this actually is the last step. So yeah, I could change how this all is all set up, but I think instead I just won't. Is that sufficient though? Oh, not 100%. So, oh yeah. Well, for one thing, there's still the fact that this is all still referencing, this is also referencing 1 when it should be referencing 0. There's also the fact that I still probably need to change a lot of this. So, I'll say less than 3 here. Less than 3. Because in the case that it equals 3, then that's the case wherein we know that this is strictly redundant to check. We're looking for 0, 3 here. And the rest of that looks straight. Oop, not 0, 1, 0. Vorlos! Hey! Yeah, it's great having you here. Thank you for tuning in. I hope to see you again at some point. It's gonna be a long weekend, so who knows what will happen. Yeah, thank you for all of your contributions, because, like, oh man, I would not have laughed half as hard today if not for the stuff that you had to contribute. Anyways, so yeah, thank you for everything. All right, what yeah, so that I think that part was simplistic and is now all set. I guess oh yeah, so the check I could add in here is if merge it it 0 is less than 2, because if it's 2 or greater, then this is all covered already. Right now it is 7:31 here. Although I'm kind of losing track of time, just because I've kind of like put time out of my mind to something that's not in fact meaningful. So yeah. All right. So let's see what. Excuse me. Let's right, finish this up where we go through and check out various things, various delightful things. Is this square? I think this part might have been fairly straightforward. Oh no, it actually is no. Is there any additional nuance that we would have to look for here? Yeah. In the case that Oh. Actually, no, this merge counter less than 2 thing, I don't think is actually entirely satisfactory. Because it's possible that 1 is merging with 3, and 0 is merging with 1, but 1 is not merging with 2, and 0 might be merging with 2. So actually what we should check here instead is whether 1 is merging with 2. interesting. So basically all this is that too much though? One is merging. Oh no, one is merging with 3. One is merging with 2. So right? Because yeah, the only case we wouldn't want to check is if one is merging with. Ugh. Gosh. Yeah, no wonder this is such a gnarly thing to walk through. Maybe I shouldn't have tried to like parcel it all out up front. Maybe I should have just like iterated over it until it worked. And it's not too late to go back. I mean the value of parceling all this out is that it's now a possible solution, or it's nearly a possible solution. So if oh yeah, there's a quicker way to check this, right? If right, so no, we don't have to do all that. We just have to check if so if 2 is on one's short list, because if 2 is on one's short list, it would have to be the first item on its list. So right, so yeah, let's not check if merge iterator is less than 2. Let's check if oh, and actually I don't think this is a sufficient check, so I'll have to revisit that too. But I think a sufficient check here would be what? If right, so if it's not the case that merge a cell 0 0 equals 1 and merge a cell 0 0 equals 2. Maybe my fault here is actually trying to shortlist before I had taken yeah. I think in my attempt to oversimplify things, I actually stumbled onto a more complex pattern by accident. Hindsight, 2020. Anyways, so, oh no, 0. It would have to be 0 1. So as long as that's not the case, then we shall check here, and then right now. Oh, did I already answer? I already answered the question about what time it is, right? That was at 7:37 or at 7:31 that I answered that question, right? If anyone's curious about like my mental state, it's that I'm about ready to answer a question multiple times. All right, so yeah, let's let's do what? Yeah, let's wrap this up. Like I've been saying, we'll do for a while now. So yeah, so what's the sufficient check here? I was thinking that this is probably not a sufficient check. So what would be a sufficient check? Oh yeah, I know how I'm going to test this too. Should be fairly straightforward. All right, so oh yeah, no, never mind. Okay, so bleep bloop bleep blop blurp bloop. Sorry, no, the sufficient check here is was basically just whether we already have oh, if we have oh, yeah, no. You know what's a quicker check? It's just whether we already have two as our oh, no. Nope, not sufficient. Not a sufficient check. Oh. Ooh, wait. Hold on. Yeah. So we might actually get 2 and 3 out of order in this case, because in the case that I described earlier, where 0 would connect with 2, 0 would merge with 2, 1 would merge with 3, but 1 would not merge with 2, and 0 would merge with 1. So if anyone's interested to know why this is a complex logic, is cases like I just described. In that case, I think we're actually going to end up. I think we're just going to naturally end up with this shortlist out of order, which I think is fine. I think the shortlist for 0 in that case is going to be 1, 3, 2, which is entirely fine because that gives us all the information that we need. In fact, that makes things very simple because that lets us know that this is going to be a complete merge. This is going to be all 4 units merging together simultaneously. So yeah, that's fine. But it means that we can't just check here whether the final unit is already 3, because wait a second. No, is that a sufficient check? That might still be a sufficient check because that might only occur in the case of a complete merge, in which case we don't have to bother checking because we already know that we're doing a complete merge. Excuse me. Yeah, I think that might be a sufficient. Oh no. Actually, I guess I could. I guess I could run this check and then the risk. I could run this check regardless, and the risk would be that I might come out with an unnecessarily high count. Like if 0 would merge with 3 and it also got it also picked up its merge with 3 through 1, we might end up with a short list that oh no, the short list is only 3 units long, so that would be not good. So yeah, no, the case where it's so say yeah, I'll just check that 3 is not already on the short list because I don't care, whatever, it's a sufficient check. So not so it's not the case that or I'll just do ands. Merge SL0 merge SL0 not equal 3. I don't actually no, we don't have to check 0 0 because there's no way 0 0 could have equaled 3 at this point. So we don't have so we'll just check 0 1 not equals 3 and 0 2 not equals 3. So that is a quick enough check. And merge SL 0 2 not equals 3. Not equals 3. Alright. Alright, whatever. Sufficient. Alright, so now to test that this works, I'm going to deactivate the actual merging itself, and I'm just going to actually print the results of what would merge in that case. Yeah. Oh, I'm also going to get rid of this break because it wasn't there originally and it creeps me out now. I don't know, because whatever, I don't care. All right, so now for int yay, more loops. Int so yeah, I'll just go 3 by 3. Int I equals 0, I less than 3, and just loop over merge cell. So I equals 3, I plus plus, for int I int it equals 0, it less than merge it it plus plus. Oh yeah, so this will be string prnt p prnt equals etc etc. So oh yeah, right, semicolon. So a print or print plus equals merge sl I'm not gonna say hi to you. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna say hi to you. But I mean, I'll say hello. I'm just not gonna say your name. All right. Anyways, welcome to the channel. Merge SL plus or no, merge SL. Excuse me. IC, I guess, right? Yeah, plus space, and then I guess I should format this a touch so that it's presentable. I'll just whatever. I'll just put in print plus equals spaces and whatnot, vertical bars and whatnot. Yeah. Right. So save that. Oh, and then print. All right. Oh, whoops. Paren. Print per paren. Totally real thing. All right, cool. Let's see what happens now. Oh yeah, what are these prints that we had been doing before? Oh yeah, we don't have to worry about those because those ones have the block. All right. So now, yeah. All right. So nothing's happening there. I'm gonna slow down time a little bit just so that we're not bombarded with these things. So I'm gonna put it up to like 2, I guess. Yeah. So we'll get those prints, just not super frequently. All right. So here we go. So in the not distant future, we should start seeing that that these two are supposed to merge, I guess. Oh, although, yeah, I should drop down the beats to merge, right? I'll just drop it down to like 1. Hey, look, they're merging. They're trying to merge. Delightful. So now what if pink and green were to merge as well? I know, right? I'm like, because I don't even have like moderator tools against that. All right, so cool. So that seems to be working so far. Now what if the blue hopped over here? Now we should see something different. So yeah, all right. So now So now we're seeing that, actually I guess I should change beats to merge up to like at least 2, so we see a more gradual change. Yeah, so then if I move red down to the others, then we should see 1, 2, 3 show up in, oh wait, why was that other one still saying 3? Oh right, because it never gets reset, I guess. Yeah, it never gets reset. Wait, no, it should have gotten reset. Wait, why was it going 2, 3, and 3? No, right, no, never mind. Yeah, alright, so cool. So that seems to be working out okay. So it took a little while to get there, but I think we got something that works. I mean, I'm kind of hesitant to say that because, like, who knows, weird stuff could happen. But yeah, no, who knows. All right, so that. Wait, what? No, 1, 2, 3. That doesn't make sense, right? There's this blue one's separate, so it should not be coming out as 1, 2, 3 anymore. Oh no, right, because the values aren't clearing. So I should start clearing the values manually, since they're not going to clear. Wait, no, the values should clear. No, the values should clear without the beats to let's find references to these because I feel like they should be clearing automatically. Yeah. Oh no. Oh. Oh, right. No, yeah, it would clear. It would clear eventually. It just, yeah. So maybe I should change that. Oh, yeah, that could legit be causing problems. And I said, like, I'm just gonna cheat that in, temporarily for now, and then I'd go back and fix it if I felt like I needed to fix it at some point. So, yeah, so, sure. I'm just gonna, right. Alright, so, yeah, we were doing this the cheap way before, but I'll instead say, yeah, no, I should just check individually, piece by piece. Wait, is there a convenient place that I could just like kind of shoehorn this in? I'm guessing not, because for int hugs, if partner state is greater than 0, if high, oh, so yeah, it's looping over that. If partner state high is greater than 0 and grid pause, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Oh, can I just do it here? Oh. Oh no. Yeah, no, there's got to be some convenient place to put it. Or, I mean, there's got to be some place to put it, because I think it's something that we need to do. So what's the convenient place? Uh, um, uh, so I'm just gonna refresh chat for no particular reason. No reason at all. All right, so oh, whoops. Oh, of course it still shows up. Hold on. I'll reload it again in a minute to once that disappears. Give it a minute to disappear. All right, so because of course better. Oh, there we go. All right, that works. Cool. Yeah, who knows, Light Up Man? Who knows? All right, so I don't know. I almost want to say this could be a fine time to check it out. Yeah, no, this is fine. I just have to embed this slightly. and that should be entirely sufficient. So, oh no, it's because we break. Right, so we're not doing the full check here. Alright, whatever, I don't care. I'll just do it separately. Yeah, I honestly don't care at this point. Alright, so get rid of the 0 case, I guess. Yeah. So this will just be, I'll probably get rid of these too. These prints. Hopefully. Or else I'm just kneecapping myself for no reason. Alright, so, no, this is fine. Alright, so for int equals 0, it's everyone's favorite pattern. I've done it 100 times before. Once more for good measure. Yeah, this is the pattern wherein we go like so. I mean, I could just not break there. No, I need to break there. Alright, well, no, I don't need to, but whatever. I think this is as good as anything else for all intents and purposes. So, yeah. Let's right, let's do what we're trying to do here, which is to say, if etc. greater than marginalized distance, then if is an important part of that, etc. If open paren, etc. Then this is where we rinse out hooks. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, and so then we can get rid of case 0 here. Cool. So that should fix that last thing that we were seeing about the HUD count not clearing. Or the HUD, yeah. Which, it was trivial early in the game. It was, like, essentially meaningless earlier in the game, but, like, yeah, the longer the game went on, the more meaningful it became. Or, like, once we beefed stuff up as high as we did, then it became fairly meaningful. Alright, so let's move blue onto green, I guess. So good. There's no intended merging while just cavorting about, but now there should be. Yep. And then red onto pig pile. So there should be nothing on the next tick. But now on the following tick, we should see a pair of 2 and a single. Yep, 1 and 2 and 2. I mean, I could also check that the indices are working. But all right, now let's move red off, and it should immediately revert. Oh, it doesn't revert until the next frame. Interesting. Interesting. That's probably inconsequential. But it's interesting to keep in mind, just in case. So big pile back on. Oh wait, here we go. I'll move red over here actually. So now we should see 2 sets of, well, in the next frame we should see this 2, and then we should see a 3, also good. So now let's party on green, because that should be an interesting case that we haven't tested yet. So click. So there should be 1 frame wherein nothing changes, this one, and then the next frame. Oh no, there's in the next frame. Sorry, because it takes 2 frames. We should see this. Good, delightful. All right, so I mean, I'm almost ready to move forward at this point. Because why not? All right, so yeah, I mean, we could just retain this as the singles case. Uh, all right, let's. So yeah, so we have our aggregate merges, and so I'm gonna. I guess I'm gonna say. I might just like rebuild this loop because it's gonna change a bit fun. It's gonna change in a few pointed ways, and so then I'll keep this one commented out so I can like harvest it, and otherwise, oh yeah, I can get rid of this at this point. I'm pretty sure. I don't feel bad about that. And I don't. I'll leave that running just for a minute because why not? And then yeah, so then. Yeah, so I'm gonna say int or no, excuse me, bool skip skip equals bool skip equals bool length 4, and then what don't you like about that? What? Oh, new bool 4. Sorry. It's like what's what the what? All right. So for int int I equals 0, I less than 4. Do we have to go all the way to 4? Oh. That's kind of funny. We were always going to 4, but I don't think that's actually important because if nothing merged with the fourth one, then the fourth one there's nothing left for the fourth one to merge with. So I think actually for this one we only ever really need to go to 3, anyways. So I'm only going to go to 3. Oh, so actually this only has to be a bool 3, and actually it only has to be 2 bools because the first index we're not even going to use. Well. Alright. Good humor. Good fun. All such good fun. Yeah. We have, what? Oh, wow, my back is killing me. Hold on, I'm just gonna stretch my back out real quick. Ugh, yarg! A whole day standing in one place. That's what it does to your back. I now know what it does to your back to stand in the same place for an entire day. I'm getting pretty close to my record. I think the longest day I've ever done on Twitch was 10 consecutive hours. I think that's the longest I've ever gone in any consecutive span of time. No, 10 and a half, sorry. Did I say 10 and a half? I meant to say 10 and a half. I might have misspoke, but yeah, I really want to actually like literally like breach 24 consecutive hours, in part because I want to see what the Twitch archives video will be like if it'll literally be 24 hours long. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I'm not the first person to try something like that. I'm sure people have like pushed that to an insane maximum, but I haven't yet, so I'm gonna have fun doing that. Yeah. So, wow. I should do something more interesting, I feel like. Whoa. Sorry. I was just looking at the, the DevStream channel, and there was a channel with like over 1,000 viewers, and I was like, wow, that's awesome. But they were alpha testing, so I don't know. I guess that counts. Whatever. So one of my filler words, my favorite filler words. So no, that's true. I love them all equally. All right. All right. For example, another great filler word. Tappa tappa tappa, tappa tap, tappa tappa tappa. Oh, cool. Hey, Adult Hatchling. How's it going? Yeah, to me. Oh, well, sorry. Yeah, I like the brand name, or like the logo tends to slip onto camera. I wasn't trying to advertise for them or anyways, but or anything, but someone